Have you ever wanted to create your own ebook, but had no idea where to start? I'll show you how I used ChatGPT to create the content and the design, and then turn the design into a beautiful book in Canva. I found a new, easier way that makes the whole process faster and stress-free. This new method is way easier than the old way. So if you've been thinking about creating an ebook, let me show you exactly.
So guys, we are going to start right here on ChatGPT because that is where we are going to do all our brain dumping and designing and everything. So the important thing you need to know is that if you want to create like an ebook that you intend to sell, or you want people to be interested in, you need to first make sure that you're designing something that people will actually use or that they'll be interested in, and it has to be a solution to somebody's problem out there for you to be able to sell it. So what I always advise is come and brain dump this particular idea on ChatGPT. Do your research on ChatGPT. Based on the research you get, then you build your idea. So I'm just going to brain dump to ChatGPT right now and we'll see what we come up with. I'm trying to make this as foundation level as possible. Hey Chat, so I want to create an ebook to sell. I am currently into AI coaching and AI content creation. So can you assume the role of a digital marketer and help me research ideas that I can actually create ebooks on that I can actually sell to people to be profitable? So guys, you can see this is what we call brain dump. Just put your ideas out there, tell it what you're into, tell it to do the research, and then just wait for it to do the research. So now it's going to research everywhere and then it's going to give me ideas of what I can go into. So you can see it's telling me, okay, I shouldn't create something so generic, giving me different ideas. It's giving me something around, I think, content ideas and stuff like that. And you can see it's giving me based on hierarchy and based on what is working out there. It gave me a list of 12 things that I can actually create content on. So now it's left for me to actually pick. So this is good if you don't already have an idea of what your audience are interested in. If you have an idea of what your audience are interested in, you can just skip the first thing I did and then go to this second step. So now that I already have the best one based on ChatGPT, that is the AI content system, I can then go ahead and then start creating the actual content. So we're going to be doing everything here on ChatGPT. So let me see if it actually already built it. So as you can see here, it is already giving me the possible title, subtitle, the table of content, the chapters, and I think it went ahead to start describing everything for me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it that we can go ahead and use the AI content system, and I want it to help me build it. Thank you, Chat. So yeah, let's go with the AI content system. I think I like the idea. So now, can you help me create the content? I want it to be really nice and detailed in such a way that if a beginner in AI were to pick up my ebook, they would be able to read it, understand and implement the things in it for it to be valuable for them. So that is the next thing. With ChatGPT, honestly, I feel like everything is just seamless. All you need to do is on your microphone. You don't have to type prompts or type things that will be too stressful or be going about how to get prompts. You just need to brain dump your ideas and then ChatGPT will help you refine it. So now we have the AI content system, and then it's giving us a subtitle, it's giving us what it's envisioned and all of that, what should be in the book, and then it went ahead to then create the actual book for me. So this is really, really good. You can see it has a copyright and disclaimer, the welcome, let me see what else, how to use the book, what you will create and all of that. So this is actually pretty good, I must say. So now that it has generated the book for us, you can go through it and then see if there is anything you need to adjust. And then you can see it's also giving you recommendations of what you can actually do. If you like the recommendations, you can just go ahead and then just do the recommendations. So this particular method I'm using might seem a bit far-fetched or a bit stressful, but honestly it's actually time saving and it creates the most beautiful of designs. So now that we have our content ready, the next thing we're going to go into now is the design. I'll not be able to create the whole ebook because of course it will be a lot to do at once, so I'm going to just do a couple of pages, just show you guys how this works. But this method really works. I've used it for a couple of my ebooks and it is really nice. So now all I'm going to now do is we are going to start with the cover page. So I'm just going to tell it to help us with the concept of the cover page. Thank you so much, Chad. Now, can we start the design process? Can you help me create the cover page or give me concept of what the cover page should look like, and then I can pick which one I want. Okay, and then we're going to prompt it. So we're going to get a design of the cover page, and if we like it, we go with it. If we don't like it, then we don't go with it. So now, because I've been using my ChatGPT for quite a long time, it already knows my names and business and stuff like that. So it's likely to already know what to put on the cover page. But if it misses out anything, I can easily tell it to redo it, give it the details I want and stuff like that. But if you don't want to be redoing it, or you want to save your credit options for your images for a day, all you need to do is to put specific things you want on the cover page, and then it will generate it for you. Ooh, guys, take a look at this. This is amazing. This is really good. I like the design, I must say. If it's great something and you don't like it, all you need to do is to edit a particular part that you want it, tell it the specific things that you want. So for instance, if I don't like this color, I can just tell it, okay, I want it in maybe pink or something. So something like this. Hey chat, can we make the book cover pink themed, and then use my full name for the name of the author, Halimat Ismail. Okay, so you can see it didn't get my surname correctly, so I need to retype out the surname, and then boom, we're going to create the back cover again. So let's create the back cover, and then we're going to proceed to start creating the interior pages. So basically ChatGPT is going to do all our designing. I must say this will take a couple of minutes or even hours sometimes, because we are creating page by page, as different from the first method I actually did, that we created it on Canva. This one ChatGPT is going to do everything, and then you can assemble everything on Canva. So I'm just going to wait for it to finish the cover, and then we're going to proceed to do other pages. So guys, can you see it has edited it, put my surname and changed it to a pink design. I am a lover of pink, guys. You guys would have noticed by now. If any of you have used any of my maybe ebooks or seen my designs, then yeah, I love pink. So this is actually cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and download, and then what I always do is, as I'm downloading, I am renaming them, so that way I don't have to stress myself when I want to pick them up. So I'm going to make sure I'm renaming them under my downloads. So now that it is done creating the cover page, I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to create the next page. Hey Chad, thank you for creating the cover page. So can you help me design the next page of the ebook, please? So it's as simple as that. You just keep on telling it to design the next page, the next page, the next page, until all the book is done. So I must say, you have to be on a paid version of ChatGPT if you want to create like a full detailed ebook, because if you are on the free page, you have limitations to how many you can create a day. I think maybe 3 images a day or so. So but if you're on the paid version, even if it's the lowest one, I think you can create up to maybe 60 pages or so per day, which is not bad. So you can actually create it, or you can restrict it to creating things like maybe workbooks, templates and stuff like that. But whichever way, this method is absolutely the easiest way to create your ebooks right now without having to stress yourself designing everything on Canva. So I'm going to let it generate this one, and I'm going to let it generate the next page. I'll do a couple of pages, then we're going to assemble everything on Canva. So guys, I've created a couple of pages, so you can see this is chapter 4, and then I have, I think, chapter 3. I just designed a couple just so that we can use it for the tutorial, not the entire book, because I'm not really using this idea, so I don't want to waste my credits. Just wanted to show you guys the process that I started using. So now we have a couple of pages, so we're going to head on over to Canva. Now when you come to Canva, all you need to do is to click on create. That you go to your left hand side and click on create. If you are using your phone, you pretty much find it on top. So once you're here, just search for ebook, so that way you get the actual template for your ebook. Or if you designed your design in A4, then you use A4. So whichever one you feel comfortable using. Usually I think I use A4 portrait, because that just fits into most platforms when I want to sell it, or if I want to sell it as like a PDF. So now that we have it open, we're going to go to upload on the left hand side, and what we're now going to do is we're going to upload our images. Now you can see I've renamed them, so that is why it's important, so that it's easier for me to actually pick when I decide to upload them onto Canva or any other platform. So I'm just going to wait for them to upload. So now that they're uploaded, we're going to start with the cover page first. So you add the cover page, you click on the 3 dots, and then you set it as background. So you can see that this topper part looks like it's not showing all my designs accurately. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on resize, and then I'm going to resize it in such a way that it actually works for my ebook. So I'll just click on resize, and then I'm going to do custom size, so that way I have more control over what I want. So I think my main issue is the height, not the width. So I'm just going to come over here, and then let me do 32, and then see if that would work for me. So I'm just going to do this, and then that's what we're going to use. So guys, I resized it and it actually worked, so that is good. So here on Canva, all we need to do is to just add up all of the ones that we uploaded, and we're good to go. So you're just basically going to add it page by page, just like this, and then you're good to go. Now another thing that is good here is Canva has a lot of tools that you can actually use to correct anything or adjust anything. Sorry guys, I'm just picking the wrong ones. I kept on picking the ones that are not chapter 1. So Canva has a lot of tools that you can actually use to edit, which I'm going to show you in a couple of bits. It has tools that you can use to upscale. It has tools that you can use to edit text. It has a lot of things, so don't be scared that, oh okay, since I've generated this on ChatGPT, now how am I going to edit it? All of that, you don't need to worry yourself. So for instance, now if I click on this and then I click on edit, I'll click on edit image, and can you see I can upscale, I can edit anything on it. And then if I click on see all, you can see I have option to grab text. So if I want to maybe change any spelling or anything and I click on grab text, I'll be able to click on that particular text and change it. Or if I feel like the quality isn't what I want, I'll just click on upscale and then it will upscale. So that is it guys. And once everything is done and arranged, you have all number of pages that you want to do, all you need to do is to then come to your top right hand corner, click on share, click on download, and then under this file type, click on it, and then you can decide to pick whichever version you want to download. So obviously, if you are selling an ebook, PDF is the best. So all you need to do is click on PDF and then click on download, and then you're good to go. So this method is so much easy. So let me know if you guys have questions in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you want me to re-explain, and then hopefully in my next video, I'm going to do a video on how you can actually sell your ebooks, or how you can make money selling your first ebook. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.